Do we have the idea of any one of them? श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम ओम. So, friends, Shwethashwathara Upanishad giving us all the sadhanas and also telling us if we are on the path, what sort of symptoms that are seen. We can talk them as the milestones. We can talk them as the signposts en route. Few of them we have seen in the earlier shloka number 11. Now in the 12th and 13th, some of them are said. Just to keep in mind. पृथ्व्यप्तेजो निलखे समुत्थिते पञ्चात्मके योगगुणे प्रवृत्ते न तस्य रोगो न जरा न मृत्युः प्राप्तस्य योगाग्निमयं शरीरं लघुत्वमारोग्यमलोलुपत्वं वर्णप्रसादं स्वरसौष्ठवं च गन्धः शुभ्रो मूत्रपुरीशमल्पं योगप्रवृत्तिं प्रथमां वदन्ति. So, as we just now tried to say, that a yogi, as he is becoming deeper and subtler in the understanding of the substratum, in the understanding of the superimposed Maya, understand, he will just be able to get the clarities of what is happening in the entire universe. Starts with the commanding on the Panchamahabhutas. Each of the Panchamahabhuta have their gunas. This yogi will be able to access them by his choice. Depending on the depth of his sadhana, पूरा नहीं दिया जाता है, थोड़ा थोड़ा अवश्य दिया जाता है शक्ति. That is what is meant here. कि पृथ्वी अब तेजो निलखे समुत्थिते पंचात्मके योग गुणे प्रवृत्ते. सो तेषु पंचसु भूतेषु समुत्थितेषु पंचात्मके योग गुणे प्रवृत्तः इति अस्य व्याख्यानम्. कः योग गुणः प्रवर्तते? व्हाट इज दैट योग गुण हैपेंस? भगवान यार referring to Shankara Bhagwan. Yoga Darshanam. He is a Mahayogi also. This is Prithivya Gandhavatya Gandaha Yoginah Bhavati. That's what we said. What is the guna of the Prithvi? Gandha guna. So he gets the command on Gandha guna. He can manifest the sound. I have seen, you know, two yogis long back, 10 years back. He just is, his middle finger he took and touched on my head like that. My hands. Sir, smell it what it is. You just see jasmine smell came there. Then again, he just did some mantra, again he did it. Gulab ka smell. So he just smiled. It's understood that he's a yogi doing that great practices. So he has got the Gandha Tanmatra master, it is called. है ना? वो किसी घर गए भोजन के लिए बुलाते हैं, ही कैन से कि मैं अभी खाना खा के आया हूँ, देखो मेरा हाथ. तो ही कैन प्रोड्यूस द स्मेल ऑफ सांबर इन हिज हैंड एंड शो. आप देखो, स्मेल करके देखो, मैं अभी खा के आया हूँ. तो ही नीड नॉट eat there. So in that way, the Gandha guna of the Prithvi. So too, the Rasa guna. So wonderful, huh? मैं तो चाहता हूँ ये हो जाए हमको. See, the Rasa guna of the Jala, if one can get command, without eating any chat, you can feel the taste of the chat. अब पैसे भी बचेगा. You need not be unnecessary wasting your time for that. So each of the Pancha Mahabhutas have their Tanmatras, they are the ones which enchant us. This yogi can master them. He says, Iska itna hi avkat, I am not bound by them. You can just kick them just like that. That's the meaning of here. So, tatha adbhyah rasaha evam anyatra uktam cha. See, it is said in our various Shastras, Puranas also. Jyotishmati, Sparshavati, Tata Rasavati Para, Gandhavatya Para Prokta, Chatasrastu Pravruttayaha. See, Vishekava, Jyotismati, Vitaraga, Vishayam Chittam. You know, how many things we saw in our yoga darshanam. When the yoga is done, variety of the siddhis that are obtainable. Hmm. So here he says, Rasavati para, Gandhavati apara prokta, Chatasrastu pravurtayaha. So, aptam yoga pravrittinam yadyekapi pravartate pravritto yogam tam prahuhu yogino yoga chintakaha. All the great yogis say that even one of these is obtained. Understand that he is on the yoga marga. But that's not the goal. Let's not stuck up there. It's only signpost. Good. So in this way, being spiritual, we have to just go out of matter material and become subtler and subtler. तो बाहरी जगत से उपाधियों में आना है, उपाधियों से सूक्ष्म उपाधियों में, and from that to the ultimate slowly we have to transcend. This is what, when it happens in our intellect by the grace of Guru and God, we are embarking on the path of evolution. Otherwise, what? Same routine life of नौकरी करो, पैसे कमाओ और खाओ पियो सो जाओ. Every animal does that only. What else difference between man and animal if the causes, the subtle things are not discovered? Science is doing the cause hunting, but the whole purpose of science seemingly is again to give only material comforts, only to tie us down at the gross body level. They are not able to rise above that. डरते हैं वो लोग कि उसमें जाए तो ये सब छोड़ना पड़ता है करके. ऑल साइंटिस्ट आर भोगीज बेसिकली. योगी होता तो अंदर जाता है, वो बाहर क्यों घूमेगा? इन दैट वे. So these spiritual things, really we have to be at the feet of the Guru and Lord for sufficient period of time. Then by their grace only that these things start happening. तड़पना भी चाहिए उसके लिए. अंदर से हो that feeling that I just want to rise above the grosser and external into the subtler and internal. एक बार जब आपका हमारा घर कोई बड़े शहर में होता है गलियों में, तो फ्रॉम गलियों में से धीरे धीरे कमिंग ऑन टू द हाईवे, how tough it is. You have to cross left and right, and so much of traffic jam and bumpy road, jumpy road, schools, hospitals, there's a market, sabjiyon, सब होता है. But once you are on the highway, smooth highway, so beautiful it is. In the same way, we have to come to that highway of taking up only spirituality as a purpose of life. For that only all these struggles of studying, listening, understanding, thinking, spending time in our own solitude on contemplation. ये सब करते करते what life we are living is understood very low. Then that higher life, desire for higher, शुभेच्छा कहते हैं कि नहीं. एक बार लग गया मानो you are in the on the highway. Your life will be totally molded towards different thing. The joy that comes within from the confidence that's there, the self respect, ये तो पूरा अलग ही होता है. Shall we pray for that from the Lord, from this most beautiful Prayaga Kumbh Mela here? Okay, let's all pray that way. Now the one more mantra is said, na tasya yoginaha rogaha na jara na mrutyurva prabhavati kasya praptasya yogagnimayam shariram. Hmm. Yoga Agni Samplushta Dyosha Kalapam Shariram. So it's a very sublime thing. When our sadhana of yoga is happening so much, it affects all our gross subtle bodies, all the impurities, prarabdhas, every nonsense goes away. That is when Natasya Rogaha. You will not have roga, you will not even feel one disease. हमको तो only rogi rogi, bhogi rogi. These are the two identities we have. Natasya roga and na jara. You will not even feel that old age. आजकल तो 25 साल में बच्चे इतना मोटू पेटू हो जाके विथ ऑल द डिसीजेस. एंड ना मृत्यु मीन्स व्हाट? लाइक भीष्माचार्य, ये इज इच्छा मृत्यु. ही विल जस्ट टेल द यमराज मुझे और 100 साल जीनी है. ठीक है बाबा, विल नॉट डिस्टर्ब यू. दे आर द मृत्यु को कॉन्कर है. बट बॉडी इज ए लिमिटेड थिंग. दे विल वांट टू oblige the प्रकृति आल्सो. सर वन डे चल चल ले जाओ, पंच महाभूतों में मिला दो. दे लीव इट. So Akala Mrityu will not be there to them, Ichha Mrityu will be to them, no Roga, no Jara. These are good achievements, how much a human, whole humanity is suffering only because of this and for this. The transcendence of this happens to us. when one is able to achieve them. Right? Then Laghutvam, Arogyam, Alolupatvam. See the lightness of the entire living. Just feel it now with all Arthakama Kamana. Our mind is so heavied. Our life is also itna pura Hercules advertisement की तरह. We only hold the whole earth on our head. Bhoj. This is different. लघुत्वम आ जाता है इन जिंदगी में. Arogyam, Alolupatvam. Alolupata is a very beautiful quality that nothing in the world enchants. Not out of frustration that I have no money, I can't enjoy it. It appears to be meaningless only. When one is in that calmness, quietness, divinity inside, inexplicable it is to tell you. So there is no lolupata about anything in this world. And then Varna Prasadam. Varna Prasadam is the whole facial expressions, everything is prasanna ho jata. Swara Saushthavam cha. The voice like Puja Gurudev, the, the Swara ka Saushtata is that he can command at one go 50,000 people seated. Those days, kya, that's called as everywhere there is divinity expressing through him. Then some more things are said. Gandaha Shubbraha. He will not take bath 1 month. Still, he just expresses the only chandana smell from himself. हम 10 बार नहाते फिर भी वी नो व्हाट वी आर. गंधा शुभ्र मूत्र पुरुषम अल्पम. Intake is very less, therefore all is what do you say, the physiological functions also function in such a manner that they are not a big burden at all. Yoga pravrittim pratamam vadanti. These are all sadhanas when one is disciplining oneself according to the given guidance at the level of upadhis and trying to conquer them more so, focusing on the main goal. So करते रहने से पता चलता रहता है. I'm here praying for all of us, to all the devatas, the rishis, the gurus, the munis, to bless us to be on this path. Let all Pitru Devatas bless us. Let all the humanity, we pray for them. All the living beings, we pray for them. Their good will function on us. Let all the impurities go away. All the prarabdhas go away. Let no obstacle be there on our this path. This much we'll see today. Om, 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 Om. Om 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 Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Bhyo Namah Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Just we'll see tomorrow also if there is any chance for the class. Thank you, friends. अरे भैया इसमें